Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. Sometimes life doesn't give you a warning. One moment, everything feels completely normal, and the next, everything changes. That's exactly what happened to Ali Fedotowsky, a familiar face and beloved favorite from the Bachelor world, when an ordinary day suddenly turned into a frightening trip to the emergency room. Ali has always shared her life openly with fans, her love story, her family moments, the ups and downs that come with balancing motherhood, marriage, and personal health. But this time, the update she shared stopped people in their tracks. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't polished, it was raw, real, and deeply human. According to Ali, the day began like any other. Nothing felt off, no warning signs, no slow buildup. And then, out of nowhere, her body sent a message that couldn't be ignored. Sudden, intense discomfort hit in waves, leaving her confused, shaken, and searching for answers. What made it even more unsettling was how fast it escalated, from feeling fine to realizing something was very wrong. As the discomfort continued, Ali did what many of us do when faced with uncertainty. She tried to push through it. But as the hours passed, it became clear this wasn't something that would simply go away. With encouragement from a trusted doctor friend, she made the decision no one wants to make, but everyone hopes they'll have the courage to choose when needed. She went to the emergency room. From a hospital bed, Ali shared a photo and an update that immediately sparked concern and support from fans around the world. Her honesty was striking. She didn't sugarcoat how scary the experience was. She described the pain as overwhelming, emotionally exhausting, and far more intense than anything she expected. Even through the fear, she found the strength to communicate calmly, clearly, and with a touch of humor. Because if there's one thing Ali's known for, it's finding right even in heavy moments. Doctors worked quickly to figure out what was happening. She underwent testing and imaging and soon received a diagnosis that explained the sudden illness. The cause was inflammation in the intestines, a condition that can come on unexpectedly and feel incredibly intense in the moment. While hearing any medical diagnosis can be scary, having an explanation also brought relief. At least now, there was a name for what she was experiencing and a plan to help her heal. Ali shared that she was given medication to manage the discomfort and inflammation, along with instructions to rest and temporarily adjust her diet. She reassured fans that she was stable and being cared for, even though the experience itself had been emotionally draining. And in true Ali fashion, she didn't just update people, she educated them too. After returning home, Ali noticed her inbox filling with messages from followers who were worried, curious, and eager to help. Some people expressed concern about whether this could be something long-term. Others shared their own stories, advice, and encouragement. Rather than stepping away, Ali chose to step back in and clarify what doctors told her. She explained that while some conditions involving the intestines can be chronic, the diagnosis she received doesn't necessarily mean this will be an ongoing issue. In many cases, it can be temporary and triggered by lifestyle factors. Ali began reflecting on what might have contributed: holiday eating, stress, or even something as simple as stopping a daily supplement she'd been taking for gut health. In a moment that felt both relatable and slightly funny, she admitted that she'd paused her probiotics weeks earlier without thinking much of it. Now she couldn't help but wonder if her body was strongly protesting that decision. It was one of those moments that made fans laugh softly while nodding along, because who hasn't stopped doing something healthy and later thought maybe that wasn't the best idea? What stood out most in Ali's update wasn't fear, it was gratitude. Gratitude for quick medical care, gratitude for people who encouraged her to listen to her body, gratitude for the overwhelming support she received from fans who genuinely care about her well-being. This health scare also highlighted something many fans already knew. Ali's family has made intentional choices to prioritize health and quality of life. Earlier this year, she and her husband Kevin made the decision to move their family back to California after living in Tennessee. One of the biggest reasons was Ali's ongoing struggle with severe allergies that took a toll on her daily life. That context made this ER visit hit even harder. It wasn't an isolated moment. It was part of a bigger journey of learning how to listen to her body and protect her health while raising 2 children and juggling a busy life. And through it all, Allie's tone remained hopeful. She shared that she was already feeling better, slowly returning to normal, and optimistic that this episode would be just that, an episode, not a chapter that defines her future. She reminded fans that bodies are complicated, unpredictable, and sometimes a little dramatic, and sometimes they demand attention whether we're ready or not. There was also something deeply comforting in how she handled the situation. No panic, no over-dramatizing, just honesty, calm reflection, and a reminder that even people we admire and look up to face moments of vulnerability. For fans, this update felt personal. Allie isn't just a former reality TV star. She's someone many people have grown up with, followed through relationships, marriage, motherhood, and now health challenges. Seeing her navigate a scary moment with grace made people root for her even more. As she continues to recover, her message is clear without needing to be said outright. Listen to your body. Don't ignore sudden changes, and never feel dramatic for seeking help. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit you need care. And of course, she couldn't end things without a gentle reminder of who she is, someone who finds humor even after a long night in the ER, someone who turns a health scare into a moment of connection, and someone who reminds us all that healing isn't just physical, it's emotional too. For now, Allie is resting, recovering, and easing back into her routine, one careful step at a time. Fans continue to send love, encouragement, and well wishes, hoping this chapter closes as quietly as it arrived. And if there's one thing this experience has shown, it's that even in moments of fear, community matters, support matters, and sometimes sharing your story helps others feel a little less alone. If this update resonated with you, take it as a gentle reminder to check in with yourself and the people you care about. Life moves fast, but health has a way of slowing us down, reflect, and appreciate what truly matters. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.